Y'all, I am raging mad right now. Somebody tagged me in something on Instagram, and I'm like, what? Of course, I went straight to the source, and it's true. And I'm going to tell you that I am going to have to use my whiteboard here because I attempted to go live. And I'm shadow banned my account when I went to go to Facebook. I have an account restricted notice on there. So they're not even going to let my live get out there. That's called being... That's what that's called. Okay? Hopefully it's written backwards, but you can get the gist, okay? So I'm going to have to write keywords on here to avoid being that again. So here's what they tagged me in. It was a news article from, I wish I could say these words, but from this news source, right? This one, okay? And here's what the title was, okay? Now it's gonna be backwards for y'all, but again, because of keywords and algorithms, if I try to post this video, they're not gonna let it get any views. So I have to show you or I have to write it down. So let's see if you can read backwards, okay? This person changes the definition of this word and this word, okay? So I went straight to their website. I sure did. I went straight to their website, and it's true. Let's see what it says now. So I'm typing in who I am, okay? Here's what the new definition is. An adult who lives and identifies as a female, though they may have said to have a different sex assigned at birth. And then they have examples. She was the first, hang on, let me write this word down. You write this word down. She was the first, this way, woman to be elected to a national office. Second example, Mary is a woman who was assigned male at birth. And it's the same thing on the man's page. An adult who lives and identifies as a male, though they may have been assigned a different sex at birth. Do you see what's happening here? Where's the outrage from the feminists? Where's the outrage that they are essentially erasing biological women again? Where's the outrage? Because here's what I see happening. Biological men that are dressing up as transitioning whatever to being a woman, that's fine. You can cut off whatever you want. You can sew on whatever you want. You can write on a piece of paper whatever you want. That has no bearing on me. I don't give a crap what you want to be. I want to be a millionaire. Just because I say I'm a millionaire doesn't make me a millionaire. I want a six-pack of abs. Just because I say it doesn't mean I'm going to have it. Doesn't make it real. Doesn't mean that it's logical or realistic or possible. Because of genetics, because of past surgeries, a whole slew of reasons why I may never have a six-pack of abs. Okay? Could be that my stomach's been cut into 18 times in my lifetime and there's so much scar tissue. You see where I'm going with this. You can want in one hand and shit in the other and put them together and see what you get. You're not going to always get what you want. But the fact that they are changing the definitions. You guys remember when they were doing the Supreme Court hearings to induct Ketanji Brown Jackson, and they asked her specific questions, what is a woman? And she wouldn't answer it. Everybody kept saying it's what you feel you are. It's what you feel like being. So a 14-year-old can feel like being 18 so that they can go and get a tattoo? Is that everything in life is now based on feelings? Your wrong gender was assigned at birth? No, there are two sexes. There's males and females. That's it. There's two. There's the rare one. I forget what it's called. I think it's like hermaphrodite or something, where you might be born with both genitalia. There's one that's more prominent than the other. We're not even talking about that. That's an anomaly, okay? We're talking about the fact that if you go to the doctor and say, I want to be the opposite of what I am, you only have one choice. Because if you're born a male, then that means you can only choose to be female. If you're born female, you can only choose to be male. But they're saying you were assigned the wrong gender at birth. What does that mean? So, oh, my kid's born, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. No, that's not how this works. It's not eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm assigning you this. That's not how this works. This nonsense has got to stop. My dog's getting upset because I'm upset. He's picking up on my anxiety here, so he's freaking out a little bit. They have changed the definition in the books now so that you could feel like a woman. I feel like every time I hear that, I would just want to belt out Shania Twain's, I feel like a woman. No, you can't. You can wear makeup. You can wear dresses. You can change your name. You can do all of that. I don't care. That has no bearing on me. But what does have bearing on me is when you're taking away my actual biology by saying an adult who identifies as female is now the definition. Look, Cambridge University, an adult who lives and identifies as female, though they may have been said to have a different sex at birth. Where's the outrage from the feminists? Where's the outrage from the mothers who have daughters, the mothers and fathers who have daughters? Because this opens up a whole other door of madness. We've already seen men starting to infiltrate women's sports, and there are fundamental biological differences between males and females. And of course, we want equal rights, we want equal pay, we want equal opportunities. Take all of that out of here. All right, I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is the fact that when your daughter comes to you and she says, I want to be a basketball player, a wrestler, a baseball player, whatever the case is, this now opens up the door to where she may have to compete on the field, boxing, everything, with a biological man who we all know, biologically speaking, tend to be bigger and stronger than us. We have different bone structure. We have different hormones, and you can take hormones all day, but nothing that you sew on or remove, inject, or choose makes you what I am. Because you can identify as whatever you want. You can go to the plastic surgeon and spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to make yourself look like me. But here's the difference. Biologically, you'll never, as a man, bear children. You will never breastfeed. You will never menstruate, because those are things that you can't be given by a doctor. Those are things that are given to you by God. So when they are changing the definition of woman and man in the dictionary, they have just opened up Pandora's box. To now, men are going to be using bathrooms with women. Children, grown men, are going to take advantage. You could be a straight biological man, and just for shits and giggles, I can go use the women's bathroom now because I identify as a woman today, and I'm going to go get my hands on some young girls. Where does it end? Where does this end? Where's the outrage? Those of you that thank me, I'm angry right now because how does this happen? This happens because we stay silent. This happens because we just think somebody else is going to do the job. We just think that there's going to be other people out there that are going to speak up on behalf of me and I don't have to do anything. That's not what's happening. It's because you're staying silent that this has been allowed to infiltrate us and our kids. Is because you're too afraid to open your mouth. You're too afraid of your own image. You're too afraid of your own reputation to where You won't speak to certain subjects like this because you're afraid your audience, or your friends or your family, they're not going to like you anymore. Maybe they take their business elsewhere. You don't want to be called names like homophobe or whatever else. Let me tell you something. My opinion on this does not mean that I am a homophobe. My opinion on this is that you go and you be whatever you want. But the minute it starts affecting my life, that's when we have a problem. When what you want to do strips me of my rights and opportunities, or my children's rights and opportunities, or their safety, or my own safety, this is when we have a problem. They have changed the definition of women and men in the dictionary to allow it to include anybody that feels like it. They took biology and science out of it. Where's all these people when it came to the jab? It's like, follow the science, take the shot, follow the science. Where's the science in this? Where's the science in this? Where's the science that now says anybody can just write down on a piece of paper that I'm going to be something other than what I actually am? You don't have the ability to get pregnant. You don't have the ability to menstruate. You don't have the ability to lactate. But you're a woman? That devalues actual women. So for those of you, here's my message to you. Because I'm so pissed. Like, I can't even focus right now. I am so irate because of what this means for my daughter and her future. We have come so far as women to fight for our rights, to have equality, to have same pay. We're still fighting for same pay and equal opportunities. That's still something that we're trying. This is just another way that a biological man is going to come in here and strip us of being a woman. There should be an uproar, an uprising into all of this. But, you can come into my DMs and you can thank me all day long for bringing this to your attention. But what are you doing about it? Because it's the silent majority that has allowed this to creep in to society. Because I'm a one-man show, taking my personal time away from other things to do research, to follow a lead, to look, what's the law say about this? What can be done about this? What is happening? Who's doing something about it? To try to follow all of this. And quite frankly, so far, everything that I've put out there over the last 2 years, I've been right. And it's not even about whether I'm right or not. It's about the fact that I'm doing something with the information. And if you have daughters and you're not outraged by this, then we are not the same. You should be absolutely outraged that Cambridge Dictionary changed the definition of male and female 6 days ago. They changed the definition to include anybody that identifies themselves as it. So we're going to start changing the dictionary for people that identify themselves as cats? I brought this to your attention a while back, they're already trying to change the definition of pedophile because it's too harsh. Because not all pedophiles take action on their urges. So now they want us to change the word pedophile to minor attracted person, which doesn't make it any less harsh. You're still a sicko that's attracted to minor children and you should not be on the planet, quite frankly. They're trying to soften us down to where they can get away with anything. Do you not see that? They're trying to put pornography and other things in children's books and put them on the shelves at public schools. And then when we try to say, hey, no, this isn't okay, we're called groomers or we're called homophobes. Groomer is now a hate word, but homophobe is not. So I can't call you a groomer, but you can call me a homophobe. It has nothing to do with homophobia. I have no problem with gay people. I have no problem with trans people. My problem is when you're trying so hard to change who I am so that you can be somebody else. That's my problem. My problem is when you're an actual man and you want to be in the same bathroom, locker room, sports team, and everything else with my daughter. That's not happening. So now I'm kind of at the point where I follow my daughter everywhere, and I shouldn't have to be that way. And the minute my daughter is old enough to carry self-defense, she sure as shit will. She's already on the rifle team at her ROTC. Girl already knows how to shoot. She's not legally old enough to carry anything yet, which damn sure I will make freaking sure that she can the day she turns 18. Guess what she's getting? You already know. The world has gone crazy. They have legitimately lost their mind. And there should be outrage over this. And every single one of you watching this video should be doing something about it. I already started by sending an email and DMs to the Cambridge University expressing my outrage. Absolutely expressing it. And my message said something along the lines, so we're just going to erase biology now because of what somebody wants to assign themselves as? Where's the science? Where's the biology in this? Because as I used it as just a stupid example before, I identify as a millionaire. That doesn't mean I can go to the bank and say, hey, I want to take out a $5 million loan. They're going to look at my actual assets and be like, but I identify as a millionaire. So you have to give me what I want. That's not how the world works. That is not how the world works. And you people better wake up to the fact that they're changing the definitions now so that it opens up the door for all of these people that want to change their assignment. And what is this word assignment? You were assigned at birth? No, you were born with a penis or you were born with a vagina. Nobody assigned that to you but God. And when you're a grown adult, if you don't want that body part anymore, cool, go take it off. Go do something else. But don't change the definition of who I am in the process. Oh my God, you guys. It's gone too far. It's gone too far. And now we literally have to fight for our rights back. So you're either with me or you're not. But don't ever fucking call me crazy.